Hi guys, Glorient here with my rundown of the Arcade Club Meetup that happened last weekend. Wow, it was a good one. I'm probably going to forget quite a lot. Obviously it was a full weekend, so much happened. Yeah, I've got a lot of footage to go through, so I don't know how I'm going to edit this video yet. But yeah, amazing weekend. So the Friday, got picked up by Rob and Stu. Went over to pick up Lewis, and the four of us went down together. Yeah, had a bit of a laugh on the way down there, just talking about collecting and just general chit chat. It was a great ride down. We got there, I think midday, around 12. Dana was already there. It was on his own drinking. We got in, and just as we were booking in, Daz and Jay turned up. So I had a quick chat, obviously, got booked in, took stuff up to the room, and straight down to the bar, where a few others started to filter in as well. It wasn't long after Holly Holster popped in as well. So having a bit of a chat with everyone, a few drinks in the bar, all that kind of stuff. I was getting quite hungry. I think Lewis was getting a bit hungry. So we said we might nip out, and obviously we'll check out the CEX and whatever's going on down there as well. So Holly came with us as well. So the three of us nipped out to check out the CEX in the local town. Found a few charity shops. I think Holly picked up something. I picked up something. I think the next day Lewis picked up something from another shop. But yeah, got a couple of bits each. Traded them into CEX. CEX wasn't that good. They didn't actually have that much retro, and the retro they did have was kind of battered and stuff. I think, like Lewis said, a lot of it had been probably returned and that kind of thing. But Lewis did get a nice pickle. I'm sure he'll show you. I don't think there was one OG game that I needed, which I picked up, but it didn't have its manual. I think it was a Hot Wheels one, so I left that. So I didn't actually get anything. Just traded a few bits in. My phone is going mental. Sorry about that. Bit of a few messages I need to deal with. Anyway, so yeah, so we had a quick look round, and then time was pushing on. So did we go straight to there? No, we went back to the hotel, dropped the stuff off that they'd picked up, and then headed straight over to Arcade Club. Everybody else had gone, I think, to like the Weatherspoons for some food and drink and stuff. So it weren't that far actually. It was like a 10-minute walk up the road. It was bloody freezing though. So yeah, up to Arcade Club we went. We got straight in, no issues, no problems. And wow, what an amazing place. So if you haven't been, I've got some footage, hopefully it's alright. It's set in an old kind of warehouse. It's like 3 stories high. The second floor is kind of more modern stuff in a lot of Japanese arcades, which were amazing. And then the top floor is all the retro arcades and everything. Obviously, both floors have got like a bar and a food service place as well. Staff were amazing while we were there, really helpful. So yeah, we got in there, everyone got a couple of drinks. In fact, because we were the first ones there, to tell you the truth, we got there just to open. We were the first 3 in there, so it was quite empty. So I got hopefully some decent footage as we was going round. I miss the selfie stick. It's just handy to
Yeah, it's cheesy.
Alright guys, so we're Arcade Club. I've had a quick look around floor 3, all the arcades and everything. We've got some footage, hopefully it works out. It's a bit dark obviously for the camera. First impressions, looks absolutely amazing. Some great arcades that I want to have a blast on. So me, Lewis and Holly are here at the minute. Dylan somewhere. Don't know where everyone else has gone. Hopefully they're going to turn up soon and meet up. Play some games and stuff. We've obviously got floor 2 downstairs, which has got the VR and stuff that I want to go on, so I'm going to try that out. Again, we'll get some footage, and yeah, we can have hopefully a great night, so I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Played on a few little bits as going around, completed Sniper Scope. That was always my go-to, love the sniper games. Just completed that quickly, and then everyone else started to kind of filter in. Had a few drinks, what have you, a bit of a chat. I didn't speak to nowhere near as many people as I wanted to while I was there. So I absolutely fully apologise for that. Like, I just got absolutely lost in the arcades and the gaming and just, yeah, checking things out. So I did speak to a few people, but yeah, apologies if I didn't get around to you or spend too much time with you. Like, me, Lewis and Holly kind of spent the weekend together because it was all our 3 first time there. So we really wanted to experience what it had and that kind of stuff. So it was nice that I did have other people who hadn't been before who wanted to kind of do the similar thing as well. So we did spend a lot of time together, played a lot of arcades together, completed loads of arcades between us. I think me and Holly completed Time Crisis 2, me and Lewis completed Time Crisis 3, me and Holly also completed House of the Dead 2. We all 3 of us completed the Simpsons game. I completed our Time Crisis 1 by myself at Point Blank. I actually got the highest score on Point Blank. I was number 1 on the leaderboard. I don't know how long for. I didn't go back and check, but I was there for a while. Just, yeah, loads of stuff. I think me and Lewis also played, I think it was Outrun. We had a blast on. One of the sit-down card games because my legs were killing me. I needed to sit down. Me and Holly went on, I think it was Sega Rally or something like that. And yeah, just played loads of stuff all weekend. It was absolutely amazing. So, anyway, I'm skipping ahead. I knew I'd forget stuff. Before we got to Arcade Club, excuse me, we put our bags in, and on the same floor as us was Daz and Jay. So as we were leaving to go back downstairs, they were coming out their room as well. They weren't far away from us, and I'd already arranged a kind of pick-up from Daz. He'd got in touch with me, had something to sell, and he was like, "Oh, do you want to do it now?" So like, yeah, may as well, get it out of the way. So, Daz bought me, after offering me, a pickup which I bought off him. And I've been after one of these quite a while. My go-to phrase. But yeah, Daz was selling his, and I said I'll have it off him. It is absolutely amazing, great nick. He has sold me his green Xbox. So this is just a standard green Xbox. It's not the Halo one. It's just a standard. It's not modded, which is fine. That's just how I wanted it. But yeah, absolutely amazing. We hooked this up in the hotel to take a few games with me because I knew it was going to be there. And yeah, every night we had a blast on it as well. Just come with 2 green controllers as well, which the ones I've been finding, it's quite hard to get both green controllers. Sometimes they come with one, sometimes they don't even come with a green one. It's either a standard one or even a crystal one. So yeah, absolutely amazing. Thanks again for getting in touch with me with that, mate. He also chucked in this. He said, "Oh, you like Halo, don't you?" It's like, yeah, I like me some Halo. It's like, it's not even opened. Chuck this in with you, for you as well. It's kind of a Halo Mega Bloks little set. And it's got a Brute and a ODST on there. So, like I said, it's still sealed. Might get that out and put that on the shelf with the rest of the Gumph and my Halo Shrine, no doubt. But yeah, absolutely amazing. I owe you a drink. In fact, I probably owe you about 2 or 3 drinks for that, Daz. The trade and the Halo thing. But after the initial, before we got to Arcade Club, that initial chat, didn't really see that many people. I only saw Daz again, I think, as he was leaving on the Saturday. So yeah, next time you see me at an event or something, grab me. Oh, you bugger, you owe me a drink. So yeah, beers are on me next time, mate. After the trade, then obviously, yeah, Arcade Club. So we're there. Gareth from the Man Cave, and oh my god, Burnout Culture, they all came down. Mike, without further ado, Retro. Wow, completely forgot. I'm going to forget loads. So they all came down, had a bit of a chat with them. Pete on a retro trip, had a bit of a chat with him. Actually had a couple of decent chats throughout the weekend, kept bumping into him. Dylan Craven came down, had a bit of a chat with him and saw him a few times as we were passing levels and going around the arcades. Great to see you again, mate. I think it was a Friday that Pete also introduced me to a few other people. Retro Godfather came, shook my hand, introduced himself, as well as Savage Gamer. Met them up for a little bit, had a chat. Had a good chat about Shenmue 3 actually with Retro Godfather, so that was nice to have. I see other people are excited for that game. So yeah, really looking forward to that. Oh my god, heads in a spin. So yeah, there's quite a few of us in the bar, had a bit of a chat. Me and Holly, there was a PS1 Classic next to us. Me and Holly had a blast on that. I think we played a bit of Tekken and Puzzle Fighter, which I'd not played before. So she thoroughly whooped my ass on that. Yeah, wow, what's happened? Then after, I was only upstairs for about an hour or two, and then we went downstairs to check out the lower floor to see what was on offer, and pretty much got lost down there for the rest of the night because it was absolutely mental. can remember Holly coming up to me and we were having a chat, and I said, "Oh, you know, it's only 9 o'clock. We've got plenty of time yet." I said, "But beware, like you think you've got loads of time, but the night will soon go." And yeah, it did. That time then just went nowhere. Got a bit of food, had a burger, another drink, and then just got lost in Japanese madness. There's this one game where you have to flip a table, and you have different scenarios, like you're a different character from behind that requires you to be behind some kind of table. And I guess there's a scene going on, people moving and shouting stuff like, yeah, I guess you just get worked up, you lose your shit, you flip the table, and whatever's on the table, whatever, goes out into the crowd of people or whatever it is, knocking them all flying, smashing stuff up, and you get points for it. Now, I picked one, didn't realise what it was, flipped the table, and after you flip the table, the camera pans around in different views to show you different angles of the madness that's occurred. And I've got some footage. It turned out I was flipping a coffin with a body inside. And oh my god, that is just absolutely crazy. Like, where do you think of something like that? But other ones we did was a school teacher in a classroom, a bride on a wedding day flipping the cake over, and just loads of other stuff. I think there's a fast food server or something as well, yeah, but absolutely mental. Me and Hollister had a blast on Guitar Hero. The three of us also hit up Darius X something. It was like a 4-player sit-down massive cab shmup. We got to about the third boss, and then it was actually closing time. The lights were on, and they were just kicking us out because yeah, we hadn't realised we'd been on it so long. But yeah, also got to try VR for once. So they had the PlayStation VR with Resident Evil 7 set up, where you could sit down next to also, I think, Spider-Man and a Red Dead, which I had to go on as well to try them out because I've not played them yet. And then they had 2 Oculus Rifts either side of a 2 racing games. I'm not sure what the racing game was, I didn't really play it, but they were in VR as well. So the Oculus Rifts on the sides were playing Beat Saber, which I've got a bit of footage for again. And it's one where the blocks coming towards you with arrows on, and you have to hit them with kind of like a lightsaber in the direction of the arrow is pointing, basically. And that is absolutely amazing. I freaking loved it. So much that I think I'm going to buy one just for that. Like, really got into it. So I played that a couple of songs on the Friday, and on Saturday I went back again and had a go. And I remember playing a song coming off, and the gal was like, you need to be playing on a higher difficulty because like your note streak was amazing. Like you really good at it. Big myself up. But the song I was playing actually only had one difficulty, which I think was like a medium or something like that, or slightly harder. Cause I think she said it was like custom made, so they're slightly harder than what the difficulty says. But yeah, really getting into it. So can't wait to have another blast on that. So after we got kicked out, we were going back, obviously walking back to the hotel. Found a kind of kebab shop on the way back, and everyone was in there. Gareth, Mike, Burnout Culture, I think. Was Dylan in there? I can't even remember now. Like it was just madness. So the three of us went in, got some food, had a bit of a chat while we were there, and then walked back to the room with the idea or the intention of going back and playing on the Xbox and playing some games. But when we got back to the hotel, there was quite a few of the guys still in the bar downstairs. So we just joined them for a bit, had a bit more of a chat and what have you. And then Ollie said she was getting quite tired, so she went to her own room and bed or whatever. We went up to ours, and yeah, I was going to put it on for a quick blast, but Lewis sat on the bed and was instantly fast off, the bastard, straight to sleep. I was like, I can't do that even if I tried. So I'm just laying in bed for probably another hour and a half, just watching a few bits on my iPod and whatever on YouTube, and trying to get myself tired, because obviously I'm used to working nights, so going to bed at like 1, 2 o'clock, I'm still wide awake, so it was well gone 3 when I finally managed to get a bit tired. But I had a rubbish sleep anyway, didn't get much sleep at all, and then we were back up, I think, 8 o'clock in the morning, set an alarm for and got up. Right guys, back from Arcade Club. It's about 1 o'clock now. Come join me in bed. Come in. Absolutely mental. Fantastic place. Spent the first, I don't know, maybe hour or so, maybe longer, upstairs on the older stuff, and then went to down to the second floor, where I've got more of the modern stuff, but a load of Japanese, just random crazy games. So I just got lost in them and lost track of time. Just playing them crazy table flipping game, which I've got some footage of, which is absolutely mental. Flipping corpses out of coffins and trashing weddings and what have you. Absolutely crazy. So it was pretty fun actually. And loads of like rhythmy games and stuff. I had to go on the VR properly now. Played on the PlayStation VR Resi 7, which is quite good. And the Oculus Rift Beat Saber, lightsaber rhythm game. That was absolutely immense. Some good songs on it. Really got into that. So hopefully I have another go on that tomorrow. And spend some more time upstairs on the older stuff as well. But yeah, definitely coming back. I'm sure the missus will like it as well, so I'll bring her. Maybe. And yeah, definitely check it out again. It's well worth it. I'll get some more footage. I'll splice it in somewhere. But I think bed now. We're going to set up a console in the room, which we have set up. Just knackered, so might get some sleep, have early morning, breakfast, and have another full day at Arcade Club. So we'll bring you guys along, and we'll see you there. Bye for now. Went downstairs. This is Friday morning. In fact, we had a quick go on the Xbox in the morning, on the Saturday morning, sorry, and had a few games on that, give it a test. I think Holly came up to us actually, and we had a few games, and then we made a plan for the day, which we were going to look around town for a bit. We've heard there was a game nearby, so we're going to find that, check out a few more shops, and then head to Arcade Club. First we went for breakfast, went into the Weatherspoons. We were in there for a little while. I had a good chat with both Lewis and Holly. Absolutely great guys. Holly's an awesome chick, and Lewis, we just have so much in common. It's just, there's that kind of click. And just had a good chat and bit of banter about gaming and all that kind of stuff and collecting. Then we went into town, we found the game, got a couple of bits from game actually, which I'll show you why I'm on the subject. So I found 2 PS3 titles that I was after. Like I said, they still got the 50%, so for £1, got the Darksiders on the PS3. Completed this game on the OG Xbox, not the OG Xbox, the Xbox 360, and I want to get it on the Xbox One as well, the remastered version. I absolutely love this game. So to go through it again on PS3, hopefully get some trophies. It's spot on. It's in great condition, if the focus will show you. And the other one I got was a kind of bloody focus. Was a kind of exclusive, if you like. It's Soul Calibur 4. It was £2. But this is the one that has, the PS3 had the Darth Vader character, It came out on the Xbox 360. You got Yoda as a character. Don't think it came out on any other console with another character that comes to mind. I know some of them. I think Soul Calibur 3 had a character on the GameCube, PS2, and the Xbox. I think this only had the two characters, the two Star Wars characters. So I have both versions now with both characters, so I'll have a blast on that. But they were the only games I could find. They didn't really have many. They didn't have any Wii or Wii U games. They said they shipped them all off. They just got rid of and all gone. I did get one Totaku figure. The offer was still on, 2 for a tenner. Holly found one she wanted, and I only wanted one, so we just went halves on it for a $5 each. Got a character each. I've gone for 24 Ryu from the Street Fighter series, just because he's in his gi with his black belt. I really like his sidekick stance. Doing martial arts myself is just going to look really good on the side, fulfilling both them kind of things that I do. And again, we have the bio on the back, so that's pretty cool. I like to have that. And they had 3 of the Fallout minis. Now I'm not going to get these out. I only needed 3 more. They had 3. I thought I'd take a chance, pick up all 3. All 3 of them I have. The only reason I mention it is because they had their kind of security stickers on. So I just assumed, that's fine. They put the stickers on so people don't nick them. In fact, what had happened, because when I got back, I opened them. The bag inside had been sliced. So they'd been opened. And obviously these had been opened. That's why the stickers was on, to keep them shut. So some fucker, I'm guessing probably a member of staff or somebody who was collecting them, had opened them all, found the ones they wanted, and put the others back. Some fuckers already opened these. Bastards. So yeah, 3 I'd already got. Anyway, we'll pass them on at some point. But that's all I got. That's all the other pickups I've got. We did, like I say, find a few more charity shops, which I think Lewis had a pickup from, and Holster actually got another pickup from this junk of a shop that we found. It was kind of a gaming shop, but it had other electronics and stuff in as well. DVDs and VHSs piled up. The store was just a mess. You couldn't find anything in there. I'm sure there was some good stuff in there. You just couldn't see it or find it. The windows were all plastered with games and stuff which had completely sun-faded, completely blue. They've been there for probably decades. But yeah, I had a good look in there, trying to find stuff. They did have a lot of Xbox demos, but I just didn't have time to either go through the ones I needed or find the ones I needed, because like I say, it was just an absolute mess in there. But it was interesting to have a look. Yeah, so time was pushing on. We're like, right, we better get to Arcade Club. I think it was pushing 1 o'clock at this point. So we got in there, and as we weren't sure if we would be able to get in straight away, because the night before the guy had said like a lot of kids go in, so it gets a bit busy and you're only allowed so many people in. But we did get straight in without a problem. And like I say, as we were going up the stairs to the floor, Daz and Jay were coming down. I guess they were just leaving. So we went up. I think we went straight to the top floor. I can't remember. Anyway, we were in there finding people. The night before, on the Friday night, I spoke to Gareth actually and asked if Pete from Old School Variety Face was going. He said no, he weren't going to come. But it turned out he came on the Saturday. So he came down with his missus. So I seen him later on in the day. We had a bit of a chat as well with Mike. He was there. Oh God, who else did I see? I just can't remember. Just bumping into people here and there, having a little bit of a chat. But like I said, just didn't get around to having chats with as many people as I wanted. So fully apologise. But yeah, I had a few more goes on the arcades and what have you, and just really made the most of it. Absolutely thrashed Lewis on Tekken Tag with my man Warang. 6-0, I think it was, undefeated. I don't think, even though it was Tekken Tag, I don't think I even switched my character. I like me some Warang action. Bless him. Although I know he'll probably say he did absolutely kick my ass on, I think it was Dead or Alive Ultimate 1 and what was the other one? Probably Soul Calibur as well on the OG Xbox when we got back to the room. So he had his revenge. But yeah, just awesome day. Playing more games. Then about 6:30, we're getting hungry again, but we'd already decided we were going to go out to Nando's. So we left Arcade Club for a bit. Went to Nando's to get some food. We had probably about 20 minute wait before we got down and seated. And then when Lewis's food finally arrived, and we went back to Arcade Club and playing more arcades. Went back down to the second floor. And like I said, another go on the VR, which is awesome, and playing a lot more of the rhythm games. Really getting into some of them. Obviously, you have no idea what's going on or to understand the stuff. But when you do kind of get it, there's some really good ones. I had one which had 5 discs, which could either press, spin, kind of DJ spin, and a pedal that you could play press as well. And I was really getting into that, even on the hardest difficulties. Really getting into that and enjoying that. We also had a blast on this kind of it's like a bar with a metal ball, and you have to lift the bar up like left and right to try and get it in certain holes. So we had a bit of a competition on that to get the highest. I think Lewis got the highest on that actually. I tried to play this kind of Final Fantasy music game, but I had no idea what I was doing, and yeah, just gave up on that. Oh my god, what else? Oh yeah, me and Lewis played the kind of drums game. There was a couple of different ones actually. Ones where you can hit them on the side, and in the middle we had a quick go on that. That was pretty fun. Yeah, my god, forgetting loads of stuff. I know I am. I know what I forgot. So I think this was actually on the Friday night. Yeah, it was, because Dylan came and joined us. I'd had a burger, and Lewis had gone for a pizza. And as I was walking around, this was on the second floor, as I was walking around the Japanese store, I seen Lewis having to sit down. So I went over to have a bit of a chat, and his face was just in pain. I was like, "What's up, mate?" He's like, "This is the Diablo pizza, the hottest, really hot, spicy one." Alright, is it a bit hot, is it? Yeah, I think I've got some footage. Hopefully that's turned out alright. So, tried some of this mega hot pizza. It was absolutely insane. His face was just like on fire. Like, the heat was intense. I had a bit of crust just to try it, and yeah, even that was hot. But he had half, and he couldn't eat anymore, so I finished the other half for him. But yeah, it was a tough old pizza. That. So if you're down there, try that bad boy out. That was good. So hopefully I've got that footage works out okay. The Diablo. How hot is this, Lewis?
Fucking kill me on. It's fucking so hot.
His face.
I get hiccups when it's fucking hot.
It's absolutely crazy. I had a little bit of the crust and I'm about to buy them a drink.
Waste of food when it's so fucking hot.
I've got the camera down.
I've rubbed it in my eye now.
It's in his eye.
My eyes.
Oh, blur. We've got blur. Just a little bit.
Fucking insane. Jesus Christ.
The Joe's got plenty of beers. Oh man, catch up with you in a minute and he's put us down. Anyway, what happened? So, back to the Saturday night. I'm all over the place. Saturday night. What we were playing on Saturday night. Don't think it was long after, yeah, because the VR closed an hour before the store closed. So, I got kind of kicked off there because they were closing it down. I think we were just playing some more of the rhythm games and stuff. I know a lot of the other guys, they were going out, drinking and stuff. They'd left early in the day, actually, so they'd already gone out. So we said, okay, we will go back, because it closed an hour early. I think it closed at 11. So we will go back to the room and have a blast on the Xbox and stuff, just to chill out. Neither of us were really big drinkers, so, yeah, it wasn't that interested in going out drinking. It would be nice to go out with the people and have social and stuff. But they'd already gone out. We weren't sure where they were, and we were just weren't in the mood for like drinking. We just wanted to make the most of Arcade Club and play the arcades and stuff. Being our first time there, so we went back to the hotel again. Had a walk back. Lewis got a kebab on the way, and again there was some people left in the bar at the hotel. In fact, Pete Old School Variety Face was there. Pete on a retro trip was there, and some of the others. Which I didn't really get to introduce myself to or have a chat with too much. But we did have a chat with Pete, both Pete's actually, quite a bit. Had a little bit of a chat, and then we decided to make our way up to the room. So Holly went back to us, dropped stuff off, get changed, whatever, and then came up to us. And we had a little go on the Xbox, played a few games and what have you, and then just had a really good chat. Just lounging out on the beds, a few snacks out and what have you. And then it got to, I think, about at least 3 o'clock. Holly was getting tired. She went back to her room to bed, and we called it a night as well. Got a little bit more of a sleep on the Saturday night, but still not much, not great. Didn't get much sleep over the whole weekend, and I'm still feeling it now. I was back at work on the Monday night as well on night, so just knackered. So this is the Wednesday I'm actually filming this now, because it's just took me this long to recover and get time to do it. So yeah, the Saturday, in fact, my time is almost up. So before we talk about the Sunday morning, I'm going to have a quick jump cut. And now I've had that jump cut, I've completely forgot where I was and my chain of thought. I think, are we on Sunday morning? Yeah. So Sunday morning, we got up quite early, thinking that maybe the others would be up. We got all our stuff together. After lounging around a bit, I just kept falling back, kind of sleep and just mongering around in bed. Got down, checked out, only to find Dana was the only one downstairs. Everybody else was kind of still in bed and in their rooms. They apparently hadn't got back till about 4 o'clock. So they're obviously knackered and hungover and what have you. So we sat down in the kind of lobby, had a chat with Dana. Mike came down, had some breakfast and had a bit of a chat. And then probably a good few hours later, Stu and Rob finally descended upon us, completely fucked. Rob was not in a good state. He was hanging, bless him. He weren't having the best times. He just kind of sat on the sofa at the back and was a bit out of it. Needless to say, Lewis offered to drive us back. So Lewis ended up driving us back home. But Rob was alright about halfway back after we stopped at McDonald's and had some food. He perked straight back up and he was fine. So he probably just needed some food. But yeah, so I had a bit of a chat in the morning. And then obviously, like I say, Champion 2D Rob, I think his channel is, came and introduced himself as well. I'd shaken hands and a quick chat with him. So that was nice to meet you, mate. I completely forgot. Yeah, James from Let's Talk Retro, I think it is. Bumped into James a few more times after meeting him at Blackpool, so I had another bit of a chat with James on both, was it both nights? Definitely the Friday, and probably the Sunday as well. I think, in fact, James might have been one of the ones in the kebab shop with us as well. Completely forgot, I don't know. So anyway, on the way back, the sat-nav took us kind of a different route. And yeah, got some nice footage on the way back of the snowy mountains and what have you, of the old Peak District, Lake District. One or the other, both. My geography's not great. But yeah, we went through the old snowy mountains. That was quite a nice ride back. Like I say, stopped off at McDonald's for some food. And I had not really a nap or a sleep, just my eyes were in, so just rested my eyes and we got back. And yeah, that was my experience of the Arcade Club meetup. So once again, massive apologies if I didn't come speak to you or have much of a chat with you. The weekend just flew by. Just, like I say, got lost up in the arcades and what have you. And you think, oh, just have one more go, or just have a look at that one and whatever. And time goes, and yeah. But no, it was absolutely awesome. We'll definitely go again. I think I'd even take the missus down. I think she'd really enjoy it as well. So definitely be going back. And obviously, if there's another kind of meetup or load of guys going, we'll mind going back again. And yeah, we've got loads of events coming up this year. So hopefully I'll see some more of you guys and have a better chat throughout the year at different events. Hopefully some of my footage has worked all right with it being quite dark. And you can have a gander of what went on. I don't know where I'm going to splice it in. I'll sort something out. Just still knackered. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed, guys. And I guess we'll see you either at the next event or the next video. Take care, and I'll see you soon.